Inalpi, an Italian adventure, began in 1966, the year of foundation in which we started in Moretta, as a family-run business, and over the years it became a real industry. Our strength lies in the profound innovative vision, the same that in 2010 brought us to create a unique milk supply chain project. The construction of the first milk powder production plant. The Inalpi supply chain project includes about 400 stables, all located mainly between Cuneo and Turin, and each of them is approximately 30 kilometers away from the plant. The quality of the milk starts fundamentally from animal welfare, which is protected and promoted starting from the spaces in which the herds live and from the benefits they enjoy. Living a relaxed life in a comfortable space. Care, respect for life, and environmental sustainability are only some of the values on which the relationship of coexistence between man and natural resources and on which the work of breeders is based. The territory on which we operate is in Piedmont, in the Alpine region, with the Monviso Biosphere protected by UNESCO. Thanks to these important natural aspects, we are able to have a short and certified milk supply chain that can rely on a protocol containing a checklist of 104 items. The reliability and experience of the manufacturers are guaranteed by years of collaboration, thanks to the stipulation of multi-year contracts and the innovative use of an indexed and fair price that rewards the real value of the milk, also taking into account production costs. Since 2019, INLAB Solutions is the tool that guarantees us controls, safety, and quality of the milk and the finished product. Every day we process 650 tons of milk, over 20% of the product in Piedmont. Every liter of milk that arrives in the company is subjected to precise checks, chemical analyses such as the control of antibiotics with a Quad 1 broad-spectrum system, microbiological analyses with alarm at 20 parts per trillion for aflatoxin M1, and finally the volume analyses by means of ACRAM with drop-by-drop milk sample collection. Over 20,000 parameters are analyzed every month, investing more than 1 million euros on our laboratory. We process milk from farms in our controlled and certified supply chain in compliance with the highest quality standards and food safety. The milk we collect is pasteurized, skimmed, and processed in the first Italian spray drying tower in order to obtain an excellent quality ingredient, whole and skimmed milk powder. The process involves the pasteurization, skimming, standardization of proteins and fat, concentration, and at the end, drying to transform it into powder. The final storage of the product takes place in 8 tanks that identify the production batch of the milk powder. 100% traceable according to ISO 22005, in compliance with certifications associated with Halal and Orthodox Union Kosher Passover, it is ideal as an alternative to liquid milk because in the reconstitution process, it preserves the taste of the milk from the supply chain from which it originates. Practical and functional, it takes up little space, has a shelf life of 18 months, and can be used in all kitchen and pastry preparations. Since 1966, we have been producing butter from fresh centrifuge cream with ever-increasing professionalism and care. With time, experience, and dedication, in production we have become the premier Italian manufacturer, both in traditional butter and in anhydrous butter with 99.8% of fat. The Italian character of the raw material is guaranteed by our short, controlled, and certified supply chain. We process the milk within 24 hours of arrival at the factory. The cream is separated through the use of modern centrifuges that respect the organoleptic characteristics, softness, and sweetness. In 2018, a new production line was created for texturized butter, which is used within the confectionery industry to make puff pastry and croissants. For the industrial business unit, we offer a wide range of formats. We have the capability to offer a wide range of sizes in cardboard packs of 10, 20, and 25 kilos, up to liquid butter in tanks, as well as 900 kilo bulks. During all productions, there are precise controls and rigorous traceability certifications are in place, which also include those for the Halal and Orthodox Union Kosher Passover Permanent. The butter produced in 125-gram sticks up to the 1 kilo format is packaged in TÜV-certified compostable wrapping. Since 1990, we have been producing sliced processed cheese under our own brand and private label. The innovation of the core business takes place in 2001, the year in which we overturn the recipe, and milk becomes the first ingredient of the slices. Slices of milk are born. In 2017, we launched the Fett Alpine on the market. The first slices with a list of 100% Italian ingredients without preservatives or added polyphosphates. The cheese for the fusion is produced in our cheese factory in Peveragno and used in the recipe of the slices in order to have a certain and complete control of the ingredients list. All the ingredients are mixed and melted at suitable temperatures. The product is packaged inside a food film and immediately cooled at low temperatures, thus guaranteeing the organoleptic characteristics of the product and food safety. Immediately after the metal detector and the weight check, the innovative automated packaging takes place using unwrapped cardboard. The careful and continuous control over the entire processing line guarantees high food safety, allowing you to taste the product in Italy and export it all over the world. Latteria Inalpi cheese triangles are synonymous with innovation. Born in 2010 through an important industrial investment, they are characterized by milk as the first ingredient. 2017 is the year in which a further product innovation is launched on the market, the first Italian organic triangles. The innovation in the recipe and the production technology allows us not to use additives, polyphosphates, or preservatives from the mixing to the melting of the raw materials to the final packaging. By means of the negative cooling, which guarantees the blocking of any bacterial load. Aluminum triangles filled with delicious melted cheese are collected and packaged in cardboard boxes of 140 or 280 grams for a wide range of products on the shelf, also dedicated to the distributor's brand. The mozzarella from Latteria Inalpi, produced from 100% curd from the Italian supply chain, does not contain any preserving liquid. The safety of each individual package is guaranteed by immersion in frozen water, which allows the perfect welding of each seal. 3 formats produced: 250 grams, 400 grams, and 1 kilogram. Since it is free of preserving liquid, it is the ideal ingredient for the preparation of hot and cold dishes, as well as cooking in the oven to garnish pizzas, leavened products, and savory pastries. The Royal Fondue was born from the synergistic collaboration between Latteria Inalpi and the 2 Italian Michelin star chef Gianpiero Vivalda of the Antica Corona Reale restaurant in Cervere. The chef's gourmet recipe, perfected by INLAB Solutions, is produced by Latteria Inalpi with a constant aim of enhancing the dish where it is used. The Royal Fondue is a product of excellence that embodies a gastronomic idea of cooking, available ready to use in 180 gram and 1 kilogram jars. The dairy factory of Latteria Inalpi, the second production plant of the company, is located in Peveragno, a few kilometers from Cuneo, and is the place where we produce the traditional Piedmontese DOP cheeses, such as Bra Tenero, Bra Duro, Rasquera, and Toma Piemontese, and natural cheeses such as Fontal Nazionale and Toma Italiana Latteria Inalpi, and semi-finished products for the production of cheese triangles and slices. The Peveragno Cheese Factory is the house where aged grated cheese and the prized Alpe d'Oro, the main ingredient of royal fondue, are born. The processed milk is 100% controlled by INLAB solutions and is selected on the basis of the destination dairy production. We give identity to every single shape through the multi-purpose machine and the skillful gestures of dairy tradition, such as linen cloth drying, careful salting, wooden board seasoning. However, it is time, the element that will help to best bring forth the special characteristics of each shape. The cheeses produced in the dairy factory of Peveragno, after a careful selection, reach Moretta to be portioned at a fixed weight of 200 grams, quarters, and half forms. The portioning grader is able to obtain slices of dairy excellence packaged in a modified atmosphere and made safe when passing through the metal detector. In our cheese factory in Peveragno, thanks to the wisdom and skill of our cheesemakers, we produce, starting from our good milk from the supply chain, forms of cheese which will then be grated in the Moretta factory. The Italian cheese used for the grater was conceived on a precise need. Small forms produced without the use of lysozyme, an adjuvant derived from the egg, are aged for a long time to give the typical expectation of a grated cheese for first courses and delicious fillings. The packaging of our grated cheese respects the steps of grating, sieve, and packaging by gravity in a modified atmosphere in freshness-saving bags. We verify the correct welding by means of an innovative compressed air system that rejects non-compliant packages. We only grate Italian cheese from our supply chain, and we can also produce and grate organic cheese. Inalpi, the Italian specialist in the milk chain.